here at GSL Codes. MC is a BAM.
Yes. He's the sickest BAM ever.
Yeah.
He is, how do we even describe MC anymore? He's, you know what?
He's like at this new level of Protoss. I mean, that was
badass.
perfect endgame play in both games.
He's basically Samson from the Venture Brothers. Have you ever watched the Venture Brothers?
I have not watched the Venture
Brothers.
Brothers.
You should. It's really funny.
I've heard it's pretty good.
It is. It's not as good as Archer.
Well, Archer's just
but
out of control funny.
It's really good. It's really worth watching. You've been watching all the shows lately. Trust me. Try that one.
MC is kind of like Dr. Manhattan.
A little bit, yeah. Well, I would say Nestea is more like Dr. Manhattan.
Oh, actually, you might be right about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I forget the other.
Actually, Dr. Manhattan is not enough dimensions to be Nestea, so.
You're Dr. Nestie's Dr. Manhattan, and then oh god, I forget the villain's name in Watchmen.
I don't know. I never watched it.
That could be MC.
Who watches The Watchmen? Not Artosis.
You could be the Owlman guy or whatever.
The Owlman guy?
You're Owlman guy.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, man. Well, Curious and Baby. It's almost like I forgot these two guys were in the group.
No, I
After
know.
watching Leanock and MC, I was like, well, this is pretty
so
epic.
good. You know what? This could be a really good match.
Yeah, sure.
I think these two are going to be pretty close in skill. I'm actually feeling Baby here. How about you?
I'm going to go with Curious, actually.
Okay. 2-1 or 2-0?
2-1.
Okay. I'm going to go Baby.
Hey,
2-1.
You know, it's one of these things where I've always counted Curious out consistently over the years, and I'm starting to realize, like, well, this guy is just not going anywhere.
No, he's not.
He's not going to be out of Codes anytime soon, but we'll see. I'm fine being wrong as well. All right, guys. The loser of this is out of the GSL Codes. Let's go. In the bottom right starting location, we have one of our two Zerg players in this group. He is
Startail, Curious.
One of our gum chewers.
one of our gum chewers. And in the upper left, we've got our Terran player. Very, very deadly from StarCraft 1. Here in StarCraft 2, he is
Ace Team, KY.
It always looks like Goldschlager when it goes away.
Yes. So, you know what? This is a really important match for Baby because he got seeded into the Codes before, and then he just died and went right out. And then he made it back, actually, very strongly. But now he might just go right out again. It's like, well, Baby, are you just exactly on the border of Codes?
Well, that's the thing about Codes. It's pretty brutal, man. You really got to bring everything here to win 2 to 3 best of 3s, or you're just out.
Well, yeah, look, Codes is actually the most difficult competition in the world.
Yeah. It's more difficult than, what was that?
It's more difficult than any
ninja
sport
show
in the Olympics.
Well,
it's
that's
more
for sure.
difficult. Yeah, it's more difficult than Extreme Ultimate Challenge or whatever that's called.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. The one where only that crab fisherman won.
Actually, two people won. Yeah, but that guy's
a badass.
That
man.
guy. That's like what MC's gonna be like when he gets older, man.
Yeah, man. When he
was a
retires
tuna
from
fisherman, though. Yeah.
Oh, it was a tuna fisherman. I thought it was a crab fisherman.
No, you see, that's how he got so strong.
I wonder what the physical skill sets to being a tuna fisherman would make you perfect for that. I mean, I guess being
I guess you like haul stuff all the time. Yeah, you have perfect balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're ruthless against tunas.
Yeah.
Tuna's a big fish.
It's a big fish, man.
Yeah. You don't mess with tuna.
All right. The hatchery is going to finish soon. We got a fast expand here from Baby.
Yep. I imagine that he'll go into Hellions. I don't know if he'll go for the 2-fact Hellions like he did last time. Wouldn't be terrible here, though, because the map is kind of wide. Sure. And the third base is going to be kind of like in a weird spot for him to take quickly. I mean,
might
I
be
don't
hard
think
to get queens over there and stuff. So.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised if he goes for that. But no, he's actually going triple command right away.
Was it Finn that went 4 command centers?
Yeah.
when I saw him make that 4th command center, I'm like, all right, we're gonna see if this works. Like, there's got to be a limit to how many command centers you want to make at the start of the game. You know.
Eventually, someone goes 5. I'm like, all right,
that's enough, guys.
I quit. All right, I'm out of here.
Like, if this works, man, put David Kim on my speed dial, man. But no, the 3 command center openings are pretty good.
Ooh, look at this.
Oh,
this is going to be highly
annoying. This is not good for Baby.
Yeah, this is going to be really, really annoying. It's going to have to probably lift up that command center. Wouldn't be surprised because he needs to get 2-3 Marines to really chase those
push
lings.
this out.
Yeah, you don't want to walk out with 1 and lose it. But as he gets his 3rd, I wouldn't be surprised if he just goes. We're going to start with 2. Just gotta be careful though. Uh-ohs.
That's pretty good. Surround. And he gets that Marine, and it's over.
The SCV got the last lap there, tasteless.
He just saw everybody he knew die. He's the last survivor.
He avenged them, it's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Revenge is a dish best served cold. That's what he said when he killed that.
He's like, all right, I'm done. I'm the last survivor. I guess I'm going to go mine some minerals. Yeah. He went to Baby. He's like, can I, like, retire or something? Like, I was pretty traumatized when me and the rest of the guys.
You know what happened was the Zergling that killed the last Marine looked over at the SCV, and he's like, easy. And then he's like, wait. What's that? And the SCV went, that is my fusion cutter. And the Zergling died. So he was like, no!
Roach Warren, kind of out. It's in the main, but not hugging the hatch.
He might actually get pretty aggressive here with that Roach Warren. Because his Overlord went in and saw the double eBay.
So you can definitely
punish him. But he didn't see the 3rd command. If he saw that, I would say for sure he would go for an attack, because a couple Hellions and then 2 eBays and 3 command centers, then if you do like a strong attack, you're going to do damage. But yeah, the more it's looking right now is he might do like a small attack with it, but it could just be defensive as well, because he didn't see that command center. So that's 9 roaches. That's definitely going to be an attack. Okay, that's good for Curious.
All right, Stim on the way. This is one of these builds by Baby that's basically going to put Baby in a really good position a little bit later on in the game.
Yeah, if he
takes
takes
a really powerful econ.
Yeah, he'll be in such a good spot if he takes no damage. But with 10 roaches being made, speed is on the way as well, but that's a little bit slow, so I don't think he's going to add any lings to this attack. I think it's just going to be the roaches. But yeah,
this could be pretty strong.
Yeah, he could definitely do a lot of damage with it.
All right, now he's got a Marauder on the way here. Now, there's no bunkers here at the entrance.
He's starting a couple.
Yet. There's one up by the ramp, but that's kind of far away. Yeah, he peeks again, and he realizes the roaches are coming.
4 Marines and 4 Hellions right now. 2 more Hellions about to pop out, and a Marauder as well. He's going to at least kill a bunch of SCVs, I would say. He'd have to mess up to not at least do that. But yeah, I feel like that's probably what he should do here, is just target down SCVs, kill as many as he possibly can.
I'm really surprised he's actually engaging this bunker.
Yeah,
he's really kind of messing this up.
All right, now he's finally paying attention to this. I think he just was looking somewhere else right that moment.
Like macroing or something?
Yeah, he had to be. That's an obvious target SCV situation.
Right.
So he killed 11.
That's not too bad at all. No, it's good.
He's killed 11 SCVs. That's pretty decent. But with the 3 command centers, I would actually say that I like the spot of Baby here. Because he has those 3 command centers with the extra mules and with the extra SCV production. I feel like that more than makes up for those. Plus the roaches, that obviously costs Curious a lot of money. That could have been put into more economy and more upgrades, things like that.
All right, the factory, the tech lab of the factory is on the way here. This is kind of the traditional TVZ style that we see. Get a few Hellions, try to control the creep spread, switch into Marine Siege Tank. And that doesn't blow me away. Baby was very good at this in StarCraft 1. Baby was so good at StarCraft 1, actually.
Oh, yeah. Fantastic StarCraft 1 player. A prodigy, in fact.
Oh, yeah. So crazy.
His ID was Baby because he literally was a pro gamer at like 12 or 13. There was a few that actually were pro gamers at that age, and it was like insanity.
No, I know. It's crazy, man. I remember when he come to the studio when I was doing StarCraft 1, and I just like look and be like, oh my God, you were like a little boy. Like
I used to always go to the Courage matches, which were the StarCraft 1 equivalent of the Code A qualifiers.
Yeah.
And I remember this kid walked in, this little kid, he was 11, and he made it through Courage. And I was like, holy crap.
Like, holy
He was almost
God.
crying, he was so happy.
That's so crazy, man.
All right, so let's take a look at what's going on here. We do have Overlord speed for Curious.
And he's going for
That's
mutas right now. He's got a dozen of those on the way, upgrading their attack. We have, combat shields coming here too. And both these guys playing very well so far. The creep spread, by the way, by Curious is phenomenal.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's really good. And he's moving out a lot of Overlords, so I think he's actually going to spread those to watch for drops, I guess. If you look at the area on the minimap that they're moving to.
Well, this is one of these maps where you can actually put the Overlords over this area out here where you can't drop units. So basically there's no way to be surprised by from corner of the map drops.
Yeah. It's actually a really good idea. For 50 gas and 50 minerals, you get all this scouting.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
He's basically getting map hack. Look at Curious's vision here. I mean, he can see almost everything between the watchtowers and his Overlords everywhere. This is actually... Curious is playing fantastically.
All right, looks like the turret's going to go down, as well as a bunch of SCVs stimming all these Marines, but of course the mutas are going to run the moment that they see those Marines, and here they do.
Thought about going to the main base, thought better of it.
Yeah, that's good he didn't go in there.
But yeah, the surprise clump of like 14 mutas is a powerful move. If they don't know it's coming, they're just not going to have the turrets, and units are not going to be in the right position either.
Right. But at the same time, if you send that powerful clump of units into the main, and then they get stuck against a bunch of Marines, and you lose all of it, because, if you get mutas and they're in a bad situation, and a bunch of stim Marines, they'll die in a few seconds.
Yeah.
And definitely not do enough damage. When we consider the DPS from a Marine compared to a Mutalisk,
oh boy,
it's pretty crazy.
Oh boy. Don't you know it, Tasteless?
I know it. I seen it.
I seen it. I like that. All right, so Baneling speed on the way, a lot of Lings as well. That 2-2 for Zerg is over halfway done. So he's keeping up on upgrades pretty well overall.
We got the Hive on the way here.
Yeah, and his creep spread again, phenomenal. But this is great positioning by Baby. Look where he's going, to this high ground.
I can't believe he's not more supply blocked right now. He's still got 200.
Yeah, no problem.
He overmade Overlords.
And then he started another one and realized he didn't need it. All right. So, we do have a big counterattack going on right now. And Zergling's getting here. He's going to magic box that Thor. No, just magic boxing overall, not really targeting down the Thor. The Baneling's coming in. Baneling speed is almost done. And as that finishes, it just doesn't finish quite in time.
Wow, I thought that was going to do a lot more damage than it actually did.
It definitely would have if Baneling speed had finished, but it finished just as he left.
Yeah. Not quite synced up with the attack and the upgrade.
Yeah. Don't forget, they don't have the production tab playing, so it's harder to hit that
easy for us to say. It's harder for them to do.
Yeah.
All right, he's doing a lot of pressure, putting a lot of pressure here on this third base.
Yeah.
Queen goes down, and he's going to run up here, hit from all these different angles.
Yeah, and he was actually a little bit late on the top flank, so he lost a little bit more than he should have.
And a lot of the Banelings hit siege tanks.
Yeah. But he does clean it up, and I guess that's first and foremost the most important thing. But another attack is incoming. Baby showing his StarCraft 1 macro skills.
Baby's like, I so hope I'm supply blocking you, and he's not, because Furious overmakes Overlords.
Oh, look at that. He went down to 194.
All right, there you go.
Well, it's not supply block still, but
he was only 5 Overlords over there.
Yeah. That's a lot of Overlords. Well, Baby, his macro is so on key. This is like Bomber macro that we're watching.
Yeah.
That?
Where it's just, you killed my whole army, that's fine. I got an entire new one right here.
Yeah, he has way more units than most Terrans would have at this point. So, really phenomenal macro here by Baby, which is totally keeping him in the game. Even though Curious has made so many really nice moves so far, Baby is pretty much everywhere. And Curious is only on 4 bases, where Baby's taking his 4th.
All right, so Marines and medevacs are going to go ahead and move out now. And we have the SCV transfer going to the 4th base. This is a good timing right now because it's right when he would want to make Broodlords. So this kind of interrupts his ability to tech to that. In fact, if he tries to tech to that, he might actually end up losing his 3rd base. And meanwhile, Nope, not going to attack him just yet.
He's got to be careful here now. The siege tanks are lagging a little bit behind. If he gets a couple of good fumbles off against those Marines, then it's going to be lights out for that army. But we'll see if he can actually push forward. These Broodlords coming in are going. He's basically going to try to force the tanks on siege, then just roll in and kill everything with Baneling Infestor.
Yeah. In fact, I don't even know. I think that by this point in time, how many units are still left actually? We got
He's got 9 actually.
9. Okay, so he can't even really go for drops now without being punished for it.
That's right.
All right, here's exactly what he wanted. He's unsieging and he's going to run away.
And look at this. This is exactly when he moves up. Some tanks are unsieged, and then he sees other siege tanks. Just picks these 2 off for now. Really good moves. Now he wants to unsiege those other ones if possible. He's just trying to be as cost efficient as he can be. Really well done. And he clears that army out, basically.
Yeah. A second push is coming down here in the bottom center of the map, and you can see Curious's army scrambling to try to get over there in time. The Broodlords, of course, lagging behind because they are so slow.
We got Mutas trying to pick off a siege tank. The Marines a little bit too quick with their stim, and Baby hitting from 2 different angles at the same time, showing some great multitasking skills going on right now.
All right. Broodlords are coming up here, but another attack over here in the center right, and this could be very effective, as he might be able to snipe this hatchery here. And again, you can just see Baby too many places at once.
Yeah, and well, the Broodlord's going to clean a lot of that up, and it looks like he will save this hatchery, which is really good. Oh my God,
that's so many fungals on
that.
That
is huge.
Oh man,
and
that's going to put him down to what? 2 medevacs?
3 medevacs, and that's. I mean, that is not a good place for Baby to be at because he has to start Viking production. So, with killing off medevacs when they're starting Viking production, so powerful in any matchup against Terran.
Absolutely.
I mean, those are the hardest units for them to really get out right now.
Well, when you think about a push where you're stimming a lot, and if you don't have enough medevacs to constantly heal that entire army, that means every time you've stimmed, it's almost some permanent damage to your army, as well as they lose the potential to do more drops, which is what you want to do once you've killed off all the Mutalisks.
Yeah. Now, we have 2 tech labs going on to 2 new starports. That's interesting to me. It has to be Raven production. Yeah, he starts a Raven. Obviously, you don't want Banshees against this composition. But
why not, Artosis? They can hit Zerglings on the ground.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Now we got Broodlords coming up here. And hitting these Thors pretty hard. Thor's not strong against Broodlords since those Broodlings get in the way of the surface area on the ground.
That's right. Also the high armor, very good against
Curious is going to try to take him out, actually.
Yeah, I mean, without any siege tanks here, these Infestors are going to be super powerful.
Damn!
Very well done so far. Those Corruptors trying to take out more medevacs. Should probably be corrupting as well. And I think that Curious may have overstepped slightly here.
I think you're right.
There's just
getting underneath them right now.
The macro of Baby is so unbelievably good that he actually broke through this. And
but
the thing is,
his
normally it would have been.
Look at his supply. That's the real story here.
Yeah,
123 to 100 or to 200 now.
Very true.
So, I mean, it's possible that the next wave will actually kill Baby off.
Well, I would say for sure with 6 Ultras on the way, that's a beautiful tech switch.
Yeah.
When your opponent's focusing on Thors and on Marines and Vikings, then this tech switch is something that can absolutely kill them.
There's a medevac you could have used. But, you know, at the same time, I don't know if the reinforcements are all grouped together as well. And he's going to lose these Infestors, which is not good. He should have sent those home a while ago.
He's definitely busy setting up some new bases, getting his Ultras actually out, getting those upgrades as well, getting his injects so he actually has the larvae produce.
Right, these Lings alone are pretty scary to this army, but once the Ultras get there, they're just going to clean house.
Yeah, this is too much. Baby will not be able to live through this much longer. Even though he has that 4th base, it doesn't really matter because he's lost all of his expensive units like 3 times now, and Curious is just on a roll as far as his economy goes.
All right. SCV's being transferred here.
Do you think they'll make it?
I don't think so. I don't think this Terran army is made for this world. GG. As Baby loses that game. He is 1 loss away from being out of GSL Code S.
You can see, look at him. He's not happy.
He's concerned, yeah.
Curious, chewing his gum even faster
He's
now.
one of our gum chewers.
Yeah. We have no players with glasses on during this game, Tastes.
No Artosis. Man, great game back there. Yeah, you know, you can see Baby's good, but the problem is that he can't really get out. He can't finish off his Zerg in any of these games he's playing, you know?
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is Code S, man. These are the best Zergs in the world.
In the freaking world.
They're ridiculous. All right, let's see what map this is. And Planet S. Okay, that's good to see.
All right, good. We get one of our new maps.
Yeah, and this is
Awesome.
this is a map that Baby has way more experience on than Curious. This is a map from the Pro League, which is a Kesper run event.
And it makes perfect sense that you would pick that then.
Yeah, and not just that, but in Pro League, we normally see Terrans put on the map more than any other race.
Sure.
Because they feel that it's a more Terran-centric map, and more balanced towards Terran. So that should give Baby the advantage, as well as having played it a lot more. Because he plays every single Pro League match, because he's the best on his team, basically.
Well, I'm really curious that wasn't even supposed to be a pun, but it became a pun. I'm really curious to see what our Zerg is going to do. I want to know. All right, guys, get ready. We're going to see if Baby's going to get knocked out. We're going to go to the rubber match here in the losers bracket section of our group here in the GSL.